30 years ago, a really good man and a really good governor, Lawton Childs was deeply worried about the deaths of infants and mothers. Florida had a very high rate. That's how the Healthy Start coalitions came to be. Lawton Childs is surely smiling from heaven today, because Manny Fermin has been, continues to be, a very great leader in making a difference for the lives and futures of so many children. He's a blessing in their lives and in my own.
I'm Jack Levine with Four Generations Institute, and I'm speaking to you from the traditional capital in Tallahassee, Florida, in praise of Manny Fermin. Manny's enthusiasm and energy are infectious. He not only loves his work with Healthy Start, as he creates a conversation for the betterment of children, families, that far stretches beyond Miami-Dade County. When I first met Manny, I said, wow, this is a guy who has a following, and I want to be part of that following. 20 years later, he still is creating a conversation in which young children and parents and grandparents are benefiting from his great power of persuasion. He's passionate, and he gets the job done. Congratulations, Manny.
Hi, Manny. It's terrific to be able to celebrate your years doing such terrific work in Miami. I remember the first phone call that I joined about moving beyond depression, and that you were on, and we were so excited to bring Miami into the fold and to be part of your work and to have you be part of us. And from the beginning, we knew that in particular you were someone special. I remember with a smile our presentation at the AmChip conference in Washington with Kay Johnson, and how much fun it was, but just how your dedication and your commitment, your fearlessness, doing something with you is it's always whatever the problem is, it won't be something that we can't overcome. It's very inspiring, and I've always enjoyed that part of working with you. You're just so knowledgeable and so committed, and really make us all sort of do a better job. So thank you for all that you've done for Miami and for mothers and young children, and thank you for all that you've done for moving beyond depression.
Hi, I'm Emily Price, the Executive Director of Healthy Birthday, Inc., the 501c3 nonprofit that created the Count the Kicks Stillbirth Prevention Campaign. When I think of Manny, and by the way, happy anniversary, Manny, what an amazing milestone. When I think of Manny, I think of charisma, I think of passion, I think of energy. When we were first thinking about coming to Florida and bringing Count the Kicks to Florida, we were so excited to be connected with Manny and his team to implement this stillbirth prevention campaign in Miami-Dade. We knew from the beginning that we had great partners and a great leader in that partner because of his enthusiasm, his work ethic, his energy to get things done and to want to improve the lives of moms and babies in Miami-Dade. And it has proven to be true. Manny and your team have been phenomenal partners getting the message out, the important message to track your baby's movements and speak up if you notice a change to such an important community in Miami-Dade. Together, we're making a difference, and it is because of Manny's leadership and his amazing team that he has behind him that has made this happen, that is saving babies, that is absolutely saving lives in Miami-Dade. Happy anniversary, Manny. We're so proud to know you, and we cannot thank you enough for all of the incredible work that you're doing to improve the lives of moms and babies in Miami-Dade. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you.
My name is Nick Silverio, founder of A Safe Haven for Newborns. Thank you for asking me to be part of this surprise celebration special message for Manny. I've had the pleasure of Manny's friendship for the 20 years he has led the Healthy Start Coalition of Miami-Dade, which has truly made a difference in the lives of so many mothers and their children. The Healthy Start Coalition of Miami-Dade and A Safe Haven for Newborns were both new programs 20 years ago, with different missions, but both focusing on pregnant women and babies. Hoping to establish a collaboration, I remember calling Manny's office to ask for an appointment. He took my call, listened to what I had to say, became very interested in knowing more about our program, so we set a date to meet. And the rest is history. We have collaborated over the 20 years with education and referrals to the women we both serve. Manny is responsible for connecting us to the Healthy Start coalitions in the state of Florida. When asked how I would describe Manny's character, well, what you see is what you get. A real, genuine person with great integrity, a person of his word. Manny always sees the glass as half full, always very engaging personality, inclusive in his relationships, with a great can-do attitude. I want to end by saying, Manny, thank you for your leadership over the past 20 years in advancing the mission of the Healthy Start Coalition of Miami-Dade. It is the premier Healthy Start Coalition program in the state of Florida. God bless you, Manny, and it's an honor to call you my friend.
So you've given us 60 seconds to recognize 20 years of work by Manny in maternal and child health. I'm going to assume that's Manny time, which means I have about 3 or 4 minutes. I, to this day, remember my first encounter with Manny Fermin over the phone. The Department of Health had just released some Healthy Start service data after the initial implementation of the Medicaid waiver. And lo and behold, I got a phone call from a relatively new executive director, Mr. Fermin, who said, Carol, I want to talk to you about your data because I'm seeing some patterns here. And of course, my reaction was something like, what the hell? Who is this guy? And why is he butting his nose into my coalition? Needless to say, we all came to appreciate Manny's mastery of data. And in fact, looking at that data led to the formation of the Big Seven and the successful implementation of the initial waiver. Manny is a man of action. He has the ability to identify a problem and, more importantly, develop a solution to address it. This was certainly the case with Zika, with C-sections and the hospital's participation in the FPQC, as well as perinatal depression. Manny is a person of vision, action, and integrity. And we're all lucky to have him not only in Miami-Dade County, but also in the state of Florida. So that's the best I can do in Manny time. Congratulations, Manny, and happy anniversary. I hope we continue to work together for the next 20 years.
Hi, my name is Kathy Tamutsa, and I am the CEO for the Florida Association of Healthy Start Coalitions and the Healthy Start Mom Care Network. I have known Manny since he started at Healthy Start. We were both new executive directors around the same time for our respective coalitions. I remember when I met Manny, I wonder if he has what it takes to rebuild a coalition like Miami. Because Miami's big, unique, and needs a strong leader. Well, 20 years later, it's quite clear. Manny has definitely been the right person for the job. Manny is an extraordinary colleague, he is tenacious and a fierce advocate for the moms, babies, and families that we serve. As part of the Healthy Start family, we've been through the ups and downs together. We've seen some big challenges and some great successes. What I like about Manny is that he reminds us as leaders of where we've been and where we need to go. And he's always reminding us that one of our biggest jobs is to make sure we secure as many resources as we can for the families that we serve. Manny is full of passion and dedication for the mission. And on this 20th anniversary, I wish Manny the very best. Cheers, my friend.
I've known Manny for over 14 years. I knew who he was from our Healthy Start ED meetings, but I wouldn't say I really knew Manny until he convinced me to be the vice president of the Florida Association of Healthy Start Coalitions while he was president. How would I describe Manny's character? Big, but more importantly, honest and caring. I would describe his personality as charismatic. My favorite memory of Manny is him crawling on the ground at a conference room in Orlando with my daughter when she was just a baby. The lessons I've learned from Manny, there's two. One, never lie, cheat, or steal. But two, always make sure and schedule at least an extra hour when you have a meeting with him. Love you, Manny.
Hey, Manny. It's Monica King, the CEO of the Broward Healthy Start Coalition. I am so happy to be able to be here and share this message with you. You are an amazing leader. It's crazy to think that you've been there for 20 years. I was doing a quick look, and back in 2001, I was a brand new mom with a 1-year-old. Didn't know anything about maternal child health. I was deeply into the world of child welfare. The price of gas was $1.50. It was a very, very long time ago, and you have been at the helm of an incredible organization. Now, I only got to meet you 5 years ago when I became the Chief Executive Officer here at Broward, and it wasn't 1 week in the job that I went to my first FAST meeting. So here I am at the Florida Association of Healthy Start Coalition Executive Directors meeting all of my peers and counterparts, and I got a chance, of course, to meet you. It was brief. We didn't get to spend too much time, but you made your mark, as you always do in a meeting, with your inquisitiveness, your desire to make sure that we are doing our best, and really always pushing the agenda of how can we improve and how can we best serve our women and families. You have been an incredible leader. It's been a lot that I've learned from you in these last 5 years of around Healthy Start and about working in this system, and I appreciate the time that you've spent with me. And what I appreciate, one of the things that I can say about Manny is that he is passionate. He's passionate about the work that the coalition does. He's passionate about wanting to help others. He's always curious and wanting to learn and know more, and whether that's at work and wanting to understand everything and learn about it, or whether that's personal and really learning to know about the people and the dynamics and the fabric that makes up who we are and what we do. And I appreciate that, Manny. I'm glad to be able to be part of this video montage, and kudos to you for 20 years. It's an amazing accomplishment. Be well, my friend.
Hello, my name is Jane Murphy. I'm with the Healthy Start Coalition in Hillsborough County, and I wanted to pay tribute to Manny. I've known Manny, I would say 20 years. He became executive director a little bit before I became executive director in Tampa. Met him at the first time we met. He was at one of the Florida Association of Healthy Start meetings, and I remember there was a lot of fun activities there, and Manny may or may not have been wearing a boa. I'm just saying. He is one of my favorite people in the world because he is so passionate and caring, and he really lets you know what he thinks, and I totally appreciate that from Manny. He I've known him since he was the single guy and world traveler, and very happy in being out and about when we first met. And now he is a father of 4. And I will tell you, I think he's much happier in his role as a dad and as a husband than he was even as a single globe-trotting nanny. He is really a passionate father as far as he's totally invested in how his kids are doing. We always talk kids before we talk business because that's who Manny is. Family comes first. And he is just super happy with his family and what it's grown into, and those 2 boys and 2 girls and a fabulous wife. And he is super happy with that combination. So I love that about Manny.
Well, Manny, it's been 20 years since you and I joined Healthy Start. We've survived contract negotiations, allocation methodologies, decreases in funding, increases in funding. You've been a great sounding board for me and a wonderful mentor. When I think about you, I'm reminded that dynamite comes in small packages. And you, buddy, are the dynamite that Miami-Dade needed. Congratulations on 20 years. Love you.
Manny, I want to congratulate you and your team and your board for just an amazing 20 years. You have done so much for the children of this community and for the parents as well. And I know that no one could have done it with as much commitment and as much passion and as much dedication as you have. You have been a great partner. I know that, we stay in touch, and I know that for you, this is a labor of love and that you are only just getting started. So, my friend, great job. Kudos to you and your team, and congratulations. May we have many more years of this wonderful work and wonderful partnerships that you have been able to establish in this community.
Manny, congratulations on your 20 years of service. As the founding CEO of the Healthy Start Coalition of Miami-Dade, you have made a tremendous impact in this community. On behalf of the Trust Board, our staff, this community, and most importantly, the pregnant women and children in this community, we thank you. Your leadership, your dedication, your passion has made a huge impact. And that is actually the best testament for leadership. Congratulations, my friend.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Newcomer, and Thriving Minds South Florida would like to congratulate Healthy Start Coalition of Miami-Dade on their 20 years of dedicated service to the community. Under the outstanding leadership of Manny Fermin, Healthy Start is the lead organization for maternal and child health services in our community. As Manny built enduring programs and provided mission-focused leadership, he increased funding, and he maintained steady commitment to the vision that every child in our community can have a healthy start. Here at Thriving Minds South Florida, just a few floors below Healthy Start in the building we share, we are also very grateful for Manny's enduring friendship and his passion. The energy needed to start and maintain organizations like Healthy Start is enormous, but the rewards felt by the community are even larger. Healthy Start's hard work and Manny's dedication and leadership as CEO have changed the lives of countless women and children in Miami-Dade County. While we have known Manny through his leadership at Healthy Start Coalition, which is now one of our contracted providers, actually, we have also received the benefit of his friendship and his infectious enthusiasm. We're very lucky to have him as a colleague and as a friend and as a member of our community. So happy birthday to Healthy Start Coalition of Miami-Dade, and may your next 20 years be as productive as your first. And congratulations to Manny on your many years of service and for all your successful work to establish Healthy Start in Miami-Dade. Thank you again.
I am so pleased and honored to celebrate Manny Fermin and his relentless efforts on behalf of pregnant women and children in our community. I've known Manny for at least 20 years, and I have seen his passion for helping others and transforming lives and what that has meant for our community. But more than the work itself, Manny is all about uplifting people. If I had to describe his personality in one word, it would be effervescent. He raises everyone's spirits. If there's a silver lining, he'll find it. He's beyond inspirational. He's a true community treasure. I'll close as I began. Manny, it is an honor and a privilege to celebrate you. Congratulations and best wishes.
I have known Manny since forever. 17 years ago when I started working at the United Way Center for Excellence, I met him through the process of the United Way campaign. I visited him at his office and had all of the intentions of selling the great work that the organization, the United Way, does in our community, but in exchange, Manny just told me everything great that it's happening at the Healthy Start Coalition. And boy, was I impressed with the work that he was sharing with me and all of the future plans that they had. From there on, it was very easy to recognize that this was an organization that was led by a man that had great passion and commitment to the work in our community. Manny could be very strong in his words, could be very convincing, could really make you think when you leave any of the meetings that you are with him. And at the same time, when he speaks about his family and his wife, Sandy, it just brings that love that is inside of him that you just can't ignore. Manny's a great person. I admire him. I admire him and recognize that not too many people have the qualities that it takes to get the results that we get when you're talking to Manny.
Hi, Manny. I cannot remember how many years ago we first connected, but it was right here in the United Way building when Healthy Start was housed here. And I used to find excuses to pass by your office because you were just like bottled sunshine. You know, I've never left a conversation with you without feeling somehow more fired up about the work or just more optimistic about what could be done. So today it is just incredible to pause and to think about your passion and your enthusiasm and really just how contagious it really is. I want to congratulate you on your 20 years of service. And while we're all talking about, you know, the children and the moms and the families where, you know, you really made a mark, I want us to also be celebrating the fact that you are such a unique and incredible inspiration. I love you for that. I thank you for that. And I appreciate you, Manny, for that more than you will ever know. Happy 20 years. Thanks for everything.
Hello, Manny. It's Beth here, and I'm so honored to congratulate you on your work for our community over the course of the last 20 years. I feel like it was fate that brought me to you 1 week before the world closed down for the pandemic. And to have reunited with you this year has been beyond a blessing to me and my team and the many mothers and babies that we serve. Your work for the well-being and the spirit and the happiness and the mental health of the mothers and babies that are here in our community is just so inspiring. And I think that's what's so remarkable is the ripple effect that you and your work has. You inspire Manny and you inspire your team, but my team and me to do just that bit more for the mothers and babies and families in our community. And thank you for providing that incredible energy, that incredible passion that just lights up our spirit as well to help the same group within our community that is so important. Congratulations and thanks for all you're doing for everyone, but also thanks for what you've done for us.
Hi, Manny. It's Hannah Fink, happily retired from the March of Dimes and now living in glorious Washington, D.C. I have known Manny from the beginning. You, along with Paul Hunt and Gloria Simmons, we were all together at the beginning. During those times, during the 20 years, plus, Manny, you have been a consummate professional. You are very passionate about your work. and you're very detail-oriented. And so you've made a tremendous difference to the moms and babes of Miami-Dade County. My most favorite memory is the work we did together with the Momobile, really putting into physical action what our commitments were. We made a tremendous difference with that. I thank you for all your years for your 20 years of service. I look forward to another 20 years of good service from you. Congratulations. Take care.
I want to say happy 20th birthday to the Healthy Start Coalition of Miami-Dade and the most outstanding leader, Manuel Fermin. I'm Lina Castellanos. I don't know exactly how long I've known Manny, but I know that where the Children's Trust building and the parking lot out was a flat parking lot next to the United Way building. So I don't know how many years that is, but Manny is a wonderful individual. Everybody's going to say wonderful things about Manny because he is amazing. He's an excellent leader. He's committed. He has a huge heart for community, and his little quirks that are unique are what make him the outstanding individual that he is. And he has grown the Healthy Start Coalition to what it is today with his commitment and dedication. And one of the things that I remember a lot about Manny, because I did a short consulting stint at the Healthy Start Coalition, and subsequent to that, I brought the Healthy Start Coalition programming to the village where I was working. But it's Manny's like wiping his face. So congratulations to the Healthy Start Coalition of Miami-Dade and my good friend Manny. Wishing many more years of success.
Congratulations, Manny, for 20 years of incredible service to the mothers and babies of Miami-Dade County from the perinatal care program and our entire Healthy Start team. We are so happy that we've been able to work with you these last 20 years. I met you as a new provider when you started work with the Healthy Start Coalition, and we're coming in following a really rocky time period and providing leadership to the Healthy Start program. We had no idea what we were in for over the past 20 years, and it's been quite a ride. It's been fantastic to work with you and watch you create and navigate every turn and twist in the system of care. You have incredible vision, and I've always trusted that you knew the direction to take us in as we work together with our shared vision to better the health of mothers and babies in Miami-Dade County. Manny's personality is, as we all know, very intense, and it takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you get used to it, he's good. And we're just, it's just been such a pleasure to work with you. What I really want to thank you for is your professional mentorship, because I've learned so much from just watching you, how you deal with politics, how you've dealt with just the community at large, how you've dealt with so many changes in our system of care. So I really just want to tell you thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, because I have grown so much as a professional through working with you and the Healthy Start Coalition. And I look forward to many more years of our work together to really improve the health and well-being of mothers, babies, and families in Miami-Dade County. So best wishes, congratulations, 20 more years. Thank you.
Hi everybody, this is Levine from Avanti, and I'm very happy to join everybody that is celebrating 20 years of Manny Fermin being the Chief Executive Officer at the Healthy Start Coalition of Miami-Dade. I know Manny for 22 years, exactly since 1999. I'm happy to say that I have a bunch of words to describe Manny: energetic, passionate, and like I said, he has two speeds, on and off, and he's pretty much on all the time. So memories of him are any outreach event. I've seen Manny direct traffic. I've seen Manny giving out waters, helping people with wheelchairs. He's a man of many hats, and he uses them all in the events. He's right there next to all the other staff members, incredibly passionate about his mission. Congratulations, and to many more, Manny. Many blessings.
Manny, congratulations on the last 20 years. It has been quite a journey, at least for me, working with you in the last 6 years. I can only say that my first month working in Healthy Start was a wow moment. The first time I saw you in action, I said, oh my goodness, what am I doing? I saw you just waving your hands up in the air and objecting and calling people out, and I said, I'm crazy. But reflecting on the last 6 years and our work together, I'm very happy that I stayed on, and I really know that the reason why you were so energetic was because of your passion and ensuring that we follow the mission and that we stay true to the mission. And so it makes me very proud to say that I represent Healthy Start and that I am part of the excellent team that you have created. So this is really a huge accomplishment in our community for you to have been able to make it to 20 years with Healthy Start. Knowing that social services come and go and that you have a organization that is here to stay for many, many years, and that we are all very true to the mission and we are all very proud to be part of this ongoing organization. So thank you for all you have done.
Hi, Manny. This is Sheila. I just want to say congratulations on 20 years with Healthy Start Coalition Miami-Dade. Knowing you has been a joy. I've always enjoyed listening to your stories. And I just want to say how fabulous it has been to just be in your presence, to see and feel your commitment, your dedication, your tirelessness in helping pregnant women with limited resources access the services and support so they can bring healthy babies into the world and learn the skills to ensure their early development is positive in all manners and ways. You push that boulder up the hill. You have plugged your fingers in the dikes when the funding streams seem to be in danger. It's been a pleasure serving on the board with you. We've weathered some ups and downs. We've laughed. We've cursed. We've cussed a bit. But we've come through it all, and it's thanks to you. I also want to thank everybody for their support to Manny, too, during the 20 years. It means a lot when you are in that leadership position and you have a lot going on, and it seems like everything is just coming together in not necessarily the most positive ways all the time. It means a lot, and I know that Manny has appreciated the support and counts on your support going forward. I want to say that you've never met a person where you did not have a story. You've also never met a person where you didn't see a learning opportunity. And I've enjoyed your stories, and I know you got a bunch to tell about me. Just be kind. But thank you, Manny. Thank you so much.
I met Manny 20 years ago when I was on the interviewing committee for the CEO of the Healthy Start Coalition. We are so fortunate that Manny accepted the position. How to best describe a man who is pretty undescribable, but I'll give it a try. I would say, Manny, you are dynamic, positive, and always committed. Now, one of my favorite memories of Manny was during an annual recognition banquet. He was so proud to present his parents to me. But honestly, I don't know who was more proud, Manny or his parents. Over the years, I would say that both Manny and I have learned lessons from each other. I would say that the mission of the coalition was the bread and butter. I think Manny was always looking outside the box and looking to the future and preparing for the future. 20 years, Manny. Congratulations. It was a labor of love. And I, who said I would be on the board for a year or two, and look where I still am, and with such pride in seeing what has been accomplished by the coalition under your fabulous leadership. Thank you.
Hi, Manny. I don't know if you remember this, but you and I met long before we started working together in Healthy Start, when your niece and my daughter were Montessori students together as 3-year-olds. Well, that little girl now turns 25 next week, so it has been a number of years that we have known each other. It has been my honor and privilege to be part of the Healthy Start family as a board member for all these years. It has also allowed me to witness firsthand the passion, dedication, and commitment that you bring to advocating for the mothers, infants, and children of Miami-Dade County. And I can honestly say that you have made my job that much easier as a pediatrician. You are an amazing leader, a fierce, fierce advocate, and an inspiration to us all. Congratulations on this amazing anniversary and achievement. We love you. We are all the better for having known you. Be well.
I first met Manny when he reached out to share the wonderful work the coalition was doing. That was about 12 years ago. And as a board member, I've had the pleasure of working alongside him since then. And I've always known him to be a passionate and fierce advocate of pregnant women, infants, and families. Despite challenges in policy, pandemics, or other challenges that were faced by the coalition, his leadership ensured 20 years of ongoing success. Thank you so much, Manny, for dedicating 20 years of amazing work to touching the lives of thousands of families in Miami-Dade, and looking forward to many, many more to come.
Wow, the 20th anniversary of the coalition. I am so proud to have been even a small part of its history. I have learned so much from my fellow board members and the staff, but most especially our truly fearless leader, Manny. When I first met Manny many years ago, I thought, wow, this guy's pretty intense. After getting to know him a little better, though, I realized that intensity was really an unwavering passion for the organization and the people it serves. Thank you, Manny, for letting me experience that passion. And also, thanks, Manny, for giving me some competition for the Most Words Spoken in a Minute award. I'm still not sure which one of us wins. Congrats on your 20th, my friend.
Good evening, Manny, and congratulations on your 20th anniversary as the founding executive director of the Healthy Start Coalition of Miami-Dade County. We do have a few statements or questions to answer for you, and the first is how long I have known you and how did we meet? Well, you may not remember this, but we met, I guess, right around 15 or 16 years ago. It was shortly after I came to work in Miami-Dade County. I was sitting in my boss's office in North Miami, and in bounded this highly energetic individual. And that was the moment at which I met Manny Fermin. Descriptions of you, dynamic, driven, very, very high energy. And I say that in the most complimentary sense. Definitely a person that does not quit until the job is done. I think my favorite memory of you, Manny, and I have many, but I do want to point out a couple of years ago when we were having issues with mosquitoes and there was great fear, the Zika virus and things of that nature. And I remember seeing an interview that you'd sat for with the local news. And I was so impressed by your great knowledge and the professional and yet at the same time almost soothing manner in which you conducted that interview. And I learned a lot. And I felt so proud of you at that moment. I certainly also felt proud to be serving on the board at that time. I think lessons learned. There have been many. I think your consistent leadership is probably the key lesson. There has never been a time when you have walked into a room and not got to shining. There has never been a time when I've sat at a board meeting or sat at a community-based meeting with you where your energy and your knowledge and your dedication didn't come forth.
Hello, Manny. Congratulations on the 20 years you just had. Wow, just an incredible milestone. Takes dedication, loyalty, and perseverance to accomplish what you've done. Probably seems like it was a few hours ago when you first started, and here you are. I've known Manny for over 5 years. I first met him in our old Sunrise office. He wanted to fix a few things at the Healthy Start Coalition, not major things. And I thought, perfect, we can do that over the next few months. But Manny looked at me like, no, I want it done today. And so I knew what I was up against at that point in time. Manny's personality, definitely type A exponential. He is wired for success and has certainly achieved that. I wish the best of luck for the next 20 years to Manny. I don't think he needs much luck, but I'm sure he'll do a fantastic job at the Florida Healthy Start Coalition, and whatever I can do to help out, you have that. So thank you, and God bless.
Hi, Manny. I want to send a tremendous congratulations on your 20-year anniversary. 20 years. Está viejo. Where do I start? So, Manny, I just want to thank you on behalf of every woman, child, and family that you have helped for all of these years. If they haven't said it, I will say it on their behalf. Thank you for your leadership and your commitment to others, myself included. You've been such a mentor to me since the beginning. When we met, it was a meeting that took place in your office that was scheduled with another associate of mine for an hour. It probably went for 2 hours and 30 minutes. Which is great. You're a spitfire. You're fantastic. Your energy is kinetic. I think everyone that meets you and knows you would agree with that. And I just really wish you the best. And thank you so much for, again, your inspiration. One of the things I learned from you is to continue your education and to know your politicians, which I feel like I know now more than I would have in the past, and that's thanks to you, Manny. So un abrazo, tremendous congratulatory to you. It's so well deserved. The Healthy Start Coalition of Miami-Dade is just so grateful to have you for all these years. So thank you.